Welcome back to episode 4 of the No Money Spent series here on the More Graceful Swan channel. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm struggling tonight. I had a long stream. I've been having long streams recently, and my throat is hurting so bad. My voice has been leaving me a little bit, but we are gonna push through for this episode. Guys, we have some changes to make to the No Money Spent squad. For those of you that missed the last episode, make sure you check it out if you haven't yet. I'll make sure to link it above. But we made some changes to the squad already. If you guys didn't see, we have that 86, the Nicholas Castellanos insane card. We actually got two guys I would prefer to DH in Nelson Cruz and Castellanos because they both can't field. But otherwise, some insane bats. We only have one gold in the starting lineup, and it is 84 Ernie Banks at first base. And he's got some insane power. So he's not bad at all, actually. The rest of the team is already diamond, and we've barely done anything. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm going slow here. I'm trying to put out a video a day for you guys, but I'm also grinding that money spending count so I can get the debuts up on the other channel, right? So it's been a grind, and I haven't even gotten to do as much no money spent grinding as I'd like to. You guys might even be ahead of me at some point. So if so, that's fantastic. I'm proud of you. The bench, we don't have any diamonds yet, but we're working on that, right? The rotation is all diamonds. We have 390 overalls in the rotation. We did pull Zach Wheeler in a previous episode. Satchel Paige is one of the first storylines, guys, that I am going to be bringing onto the squad. Storylines, I would highly recommend doing it. I am playing through them on my third channel, GracefulSwan Live. The link's down in the bio if you guys want to watch through that. Super cool stories, and you get some good cards out of it. No money spent. Bullpen wise, we just have lasagna and then a couple golds, and the rest is pretty bad. So we're working on that a little bit, but we have some upgrades to make. I grinded through more of those World Baseball Classic moments. I'm almost done with the moments, by the way, and then we're gonna get on the conquest and such. I don't know if I'll show you guys that or not. It might just be a stream grind thing. We have 3 standard packs, a 3 90 overalls, which is actually 6 90 overalls, and then we got our first 95 overall pack. So we're gonna start with these standards here. We're also up to 20k stub. The stub count is growing. We have a lot of work to do, but we just got Willie Adames. That's going to be a great bench bat for us, actually. Adames is not too bad, honestly. He is not too bad. Franchi Cordero, we could live without. I'm not going to lie. This should be the last jersey pack, right? No, it's definitely not. We're close, though. All right. We got a bunch of 90 overalls to choose from, and I think this will give us all of them, right? Yes, this will give us all of them. So we're not even going to worry about who we choose here. We're just taking the rest of the 90 overall players. We are really filling up the squad here. We do have another starting pitcher that is 90 plus to add to the team. I don't know if I'm going to take out Wheeler or Verlander, but I'm kind of leaning taking out Verlander rather than Wheeler. I like Wheeler's pitch mix more, especially with the sinker and such. And I've had success with him in the past. But our first 95 overall, 2 players, actually. We get 2 of them. I already know who one of them is going to be. I think we all know what one of them is going to be. Nolan Arenado is going to join the squad. I'm super pumped about that one. And we need some pitching help, right? There are some great options here for the offense. Starting pitchers. Harry Ford is a disgusting catcher. Disgusting. I've heard nothing but great things about him. We need some bullpen help. Bad. Especially because today we're going to be playing the events. If you guess by the thumbnail and the title or whatever. I'm picking up Camilo Duvall. We need him. We need him bad right now. The offense is looking fine enough. The rotation's looking fine enough. We got to make some changes, though. So let's get Nolan Arenado in there. He is definitely going to be our starting third baseman. I think I'm going to move Glendening over the first, and we now have a full diamond starting lineup, but there's going to be more, obviously. Christian Bethancourt. I don't know how I feel about him. He's a great defensive catcher, but I don't like his bat that much. I'm probably gonna leave him out. Dwight Britton, you know, good contact, not really any pop or anything. I think we gotta use Masago. No, Leland for sure. Leland makes the squad. Leland might start, actually. The infield's looking really good, but I kind of want to sit that Jeter. We could use Leland at shortstop. I think Jeter's out. We could also throw him in the outfield, though. And we might actually move Castellanos to a bench spot for now. Let's take a look at who our last couple guys are. Nicky Lopez, switch hitter, great defender, not really much of anything else. And Yasuke Masago. I want to try him. I really do. How am I going to make this work? How many lefties do we have on the team? Only one lefty. I think Leland plays short. We move Jeter to the bench. We start Masugo or Masago. Sorry, I keep saying Masugo. Or he's a right-handed hitter too. I want to try him anyway. That's what we're gonna do. So the God Squad is looking freaking fantastic. We even have a diamond on the bench at this point. That's pretty damn good. I can't lie. Pitching wise, we got Merrick Manerick. I don't know how I feel about him versus Verlander. I mean, he's definitely a little better. I'd say definitely better K per 9. A little bit more stamina. He doesn't have any quirks, whereas Verlander does have a couple quirks. I don't know where I stand on this. I really don't. I like Zach Wheeler too much to take him out. I really do. I think Merrick Manerick is coming in. I lied. We're keeping Verlander. We're keeping Verlander, guys. All right. We're keeping Verlander. Don't yell at me. Thank you. Okay. Camilo Duvall in there. Elisier Hernandez in there. Tanner Banks is the lefty. I don't like Dominic Leone a little better. It doesn't matter. They're not going to stay. We're not going to play ranked with this squad. I don't know why I'm paying so much attention to it. Also, for those of you that did not see, we did do our No Money Spent uniforms. I'm very excited about this. We did this on stream the other day. And the other day, I mean yesterday, last night. If you guys did not know, I do stream a lot of the No Money Spent grind and all that. If you had not heard already, links down in the description below. Check me out. GracefulSwan on Twitch, all that. We're rocking grays on the road. Not a whole lot of green aspects, but we have a few, you know, like the brim and then the back numbers and such. And we got the cleats are black and green. And then if we go to the stirrups, there's the helmet, by the way. And then we have classic black socks, and then our stirrups, we don't have any on the road. That's right. Batting gloves are green, and then Swan pinching pennies, the No Money Spent logo for the jacket, and then the homes. I love the roads. The roads, the grays are clean, but these homes are special. The green pinstripes are here. I haven't done pinstripes in a long time because I don't think they work very often, but these hit a little different. I'm not gonna lie. On the back, we got the black with the white outline. We got white cleats with some green aspects to them as well to match the pants. Same helmet. We got black socks normal. The stirrups are looking like that. I like this a lot, dude. The green batting gloves. We went with the black jacket for both. But I am a big fan of our jerseys. A huge fan. But today, let's get into the bread and butter. We got the event. This is what we're working towards. We got a bunch of packs, a bunch of stubs. We got a 95 Julio Urias for the bullpen or the rotation. 97 Pete Alonso at first base. 97 Mookie Betts, who could play second for us, the outfield, and his amazing swing. We could also keep going if we wanted to, get more stubs and packs. We'll see how much time I have. I might just do a couple streams of just No Money Spent grinding on the events, but we got a lot of offline stuff to do too. But we're going to be playing this event. I want best squad. How do I get best squad for the event? I don't think they added everybody. They didn't. We got Nolan Arenado to play third base, for example. We got Christian Bethancourt to put behind the plate. Ooh. We got Dwight Britton, Leland, Nicky Lopez, Masago. We got quite a bit of options here. Leland's going to play short. Lars in the outfield. Tim Kennelly. We want Tim Kennelly to start. We can move Glendening over. We can use Yasir Drake at second, his natural position. Let's see. Dwight Britton or Masugo. Let's throw Masugo out there. Let's fill up the bench too. We got all these diamonds. Let's just throw them down there. Willie Adames. There we go. Okay. So we got Dwight Britton. He ain't bad. Nicky Lopez. Okay, he's not a switch hitter. He hits lefty. I'm sorry. Don't yell at me. I don't think Nicky Lopez plays. I do think my infield is too good right now. So it's coming down to the outfield. And it's really coming down to Tim Kennelly. Do I like him more than Dwight Britton? Hold on. I'm going to try something. There we go. Dwight Britton is a better hitter all the way around. He's not too much of a fielder, though. He's a little better fielding. He's not much of a speed guy. We're going to go Dwight Britton out there. He is making the team. Dwight Britton is our center fielder. We got Lars Nootbaar, who honestly could play center, but we're gonna keep him in left for now. And then Masugo in right. Yeah, Masugo's gonna play center, and Dwight Britton will play right. Masugo's faster. He has a little bit better of a fielding rating. But we got a full diamond team for this event and a solid bench all the way around. Pitching wise is a little bit weak, and by a little bit I mean quite a bit weak. We do have some rotation options. We only really need 4 pitchers in the event. The bullpen is where it gets scary. The bullpen gets very scary. We got Camilo Duvall and then a bunch of bronzes with our main squad. Duvall's gonna be our closer. We got Lasagna. We're gonna need our starters to do some work, but we are gonna play this event today. In terms of lineup, I'm feeling a little Glendenning, Nootbaar, Arenado action. And then who's got some pop? Nelson Cruz has a ton of pop. We'll get Nelson Cruz cleaning up for us. And then following that, it's Yadir Drake, Lee Lin. Let's get Drake in there, then Lee Lin. Bethencourt's definitely not it. Let's go Masugo, Bethencourt, and White Britain. That's what the lineup's going to look like. That's what the event team is going to look like. We get to play our first online games on the No Money Spent, and I am quite excited. All right, so this is event 3 innings, obviously on All-Star. It is a stadium locked in Miami. I'm not gonna lie, I looked at this guy's squad and it is incredibly better than mine, including 99 Trout. So this is gonna be potentially a rough one for us. I am going into online play a little bit earlier than I think I would have wanted to, but it is what it is. That's part of it, right? And honestly, I think I'm good enough to do this. So we're gonna make it work. We got Luis Garcia on the mound for us. A lot of you are probably wondering why, like Glendenning, for example, power guy, not a whole lot of speed or whatever, is leading off for me. I do not like the straight up green catcher's gear. And I kind of want to fade out the green color now that I see it in game. But these are 3 inning games. You want some of your best hitters at the top of your lineup to get as many at bats as possible. So, you know, a solo home run at the top, not a bad idea if I can give him an extra at bat. So that's kind of the plan with Glendenning. I definitely think after this game, we're toning down the green a little bit. And then, or I'll probably do that after the video is over. Arenado making his first play, by the way. Toning down the green and changing the catcher's gear a little bit. We got to get some black on that catcher's gear. I adjusted the homes. I don't think I adjusted the roads now that I think about it. Oh, these are our home jerseys. Okay, maybe our catcher's just like that. Maybe he just likes the full-on green or whatever. I'm not really sure. It's a little bit weird. But I think Luis Garcia almost did he get through the inning? I think Newt is going to catch this. Newt. We got a 1-2-3 inning out of Luis Garcia. We will take that, and we finally get to use our hitters, including 95 Nolan Arenado. I don't even have him on my money spent account yet. I'm so excited to use him. But we got to start off with Robbie Glendenning. Taijuan Walker on the mound for them. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious to see how this goes. If we can get a win in the events, I will be thrilled. I'm coming off like a 5.5 hour stream though, so, and I played a lot of like really intense gameplay during that. The debuts. If you guys, once you're seeing this, go check out my latest debut video for, I think it was Murray-Kama. It was crazy. That was one of the craziest games I played. I tried out some BR too. I don't know how much BR will be playing on this account until we build up a good stub count, because frankly, I'm not the greatest at it. I struck out. BR can be a great way to make stubs, especially if you're able to put together 12 games in a row. I am awful at it. I am absolutely terrible at putting together 12 games in a row. So BR is probably not going to be a staple on this account until I've grinded most of the offline stuff that I can, and I have a bit of a stub count, in which those are basically the same thing. Once I grind all of the offline stuff, we're going to have plenty of stubs to work with. We'll start making our way through the live series collection. And honestly, Nolan Arenado is an absolute fucking god. He's so good, dude. First swing with him, first pitch with 95 Arenado, and he takes it the distance, man. He might be on this No Money Spent squad for quite a while. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's one of my favorites. And speaking of one of my favorites, this Nelson Cruz is disgusting too. Incredible swing in the game. And the fact that you get both of them guaranteed for free just from a little bit of grinding is insane. People talk about this year's game, so many 99s, like, and like, is No Money Spent going to be viable still and all that? I think it's better than ever. It is so easy to get God squads right away, or at least squads to compete with. And then with the team captains, I'm gonna start messing around with some theme teams, bro, especially once we get those captains from grinding Team Affinity, because Team Affinity you get a ton of captains. We might be able to make some budget beast squads with some of those boosts from the captains. I'm very excited to mess around with that. It's gonna take some time. I don't know when I'm gonna do it with how much content I'm putting out right now and how much time that takes, but it's gonna happen eventually, and I am quite excited about it. Leland gets to make his first play. Luis Garcia is getting the job done. Here's where it gets tricky. In these 3-inning games, we think they nerf stamina a lot, and I'm not exactly thrilled with the fact that I don't have much of a bullpen right now for that instance. You know what I mean? So like my starter, he's pitching very well right now. Only 13 pitches. He is almost in the red in stamina, and it's not even the second inning, which is understandable. It's that 3-inning game, but they're going down quick, way quicker than normal, and that's scary when you don't have a bullpen such as me. Nice thing about the bullpen is they do regen stamina automatically after 1 game of rest. So you pitch him, rest him 1, and then he's good in 3-inning games. So that is very helpful as for us, because we do have 2 good relievers, and that's it. Sir, I need that call. That's a strike. We all know it. You know it. I know it. Hence why I said we all know it. Lock in on this pitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. The changeup middle is nothing you want to see out of the hand. I'll tell you that. I think because of our bullpen situation and the fact that he hits 190 with Luis Urias, we're gonna send Garcia one more hitter. Also, this is probably one of the first videos that you're gonna see like uncut gameplay out of me if you follow the main channel. It's always cut up and everything. Let me know how you feel about this vibe of me just talking about, I'm just shooting the shit basically with you guys as I'm playing this game. There's not much to necessarily teach. I'm teaching a little bit during these online games like this. We're going to our bronze lefty Sam Mole, by the way. It's a different vibe for sure. I'm just curious, you know, do you like the shooting the shit feel, the let's play vibe, the walkthrough type vibe for MLB The Show? I mean, you guys seem to be showing it on the channel. I'm seeing a lot of love from you guys and all that. Speaking of which, I mentioned how you guys should keep me updated on your No Money Spent progress. You guys are seeing this. The game is coming out today for most of you guys. You're going to be able to play it tonight. Keep me updated, guys. I love to hear about your guys' journey. The amount of comments I saw, you guys telling me what you're working on, what you're going to be working on, what your plan was and all that, I was blown away. It was amazing. So I'd love to see more of that. Keep that up, guys. All right, I want to add on some runs because I'm a little nervous at the moment, and that is a pitch you have to hit. Yeah, I definitely, I wouldn't recommend going into event games right now if you have the same squad as me. I'm gonna be able to get away with this. I wouldn't recommend everyone does it, but what I will say is what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to show you guys everything before I absolutely grind and finish it on stream, because I'd prefer to show it to you guys before I just say like, hey, I did this, right? And let me know if you guys actually prefer that, or if you don't care and I can just start grinding everything out on stream. But now that I've shown you the event and all that and what the plan is, what you get out of it, etc., and how it's doable this early, not recommended but doable, I'm gonna be able to grind it out on stream and start working towards that Mookie and Pete Alonso and such. These online games, like the events that we're doing, the BR program, the ranked program, eventually it's going to be a lot of that in this series, because we need those cards. That's like amazing ways to get stubs and all that is finishing those programs. Getting the innings in ranked will give you a World Series player and more. Getting the BR program done will give you a flawless player and a ton more diamonds and such. Like, if you're not an online player, that's fine. That's a strike. You're going to be able to do fine building a squad offline completely, but I highly recommend trying online and getting a lot of that stuff done. You don't even need to be good. You just got to get through it. You know what I mean? Now, if you're good, you're a World Series player, you can go 12-0 in BR. You're going to have an even better time. You're going to have a blast. But if you're not, it's still very doable. This guy does not swing all of a sudden. Hello? Is anyone home? Okay, he's home. He's there. He's there. We're gonna go up and then we're gonna jam him. He's gonna pop it up. Watch this. Damn it. He did pop it up, but it was foul. I dot this. I did not dot this, but we get a double play. Lee Lin to Yadir Drake to Glendenning. We are 1 out away from winning our first event game on the no money spent squad. Yu Chang is the last one. This is the one that everyone's been complaining about that moment, and I did not struggle at all. This guy was probably one of those guys complaining. Yadir Drake camping underneath it, and we get through our first event game. Only win 1-0. I still don't know how I feel about the jerseys. I might mute them. I might not. They kind of looked good in the dugout right there. We get our first event win. Nolan Arenado, obviously the one that won it for us. We get some XP. We got a season 1 path captain, another diamond. We got a pack. Let's open those, add those to the squad. We're pulling a diamond in this pack, right? 100%. And by 100% I meant 0%. But this captain, this is big. This is big. Bryce Harper. We got that Presley. I've been told this Harper is amazing. And we need bullpen help. But I'm taking Bryce Harper, and here's why. 1, I didn't get to use him on my main squad. 2, we got Masago starting for us in the outfield. And I'm sorry, but there are better options than Masago to play in this. So Bryce Harper is going to join the team. I am going to actually keep him in. Well, what is he in right? Would I prefer him in right? We're looking at fielding ratings here. He does get silver, but Sammy moves the gold. We're going to keep Bryce Harper in left for this. And Bryce Harper adding another lefty to the squad, and one that is going to be crazy. And the nice thing about Bryce Harper, he is a captain. If we get more All-Star Series players, we can get some boosts on them. They're going to hit like crazy. And Harper's one of the best swings in the game. Huge addition to the squad, honestly. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will be live tonight grinding more than No Money Spent, probably the event along with some offline stuff. We'll get into Team Affinity in the next one, so look out for that, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are new players and don't remember Team Affinity from a couple years ago. Make sure you guys subscribe as well and like the video, because it does show a ton of support and helps out in the YouTube algorithm. Guys, hope you enjoy your rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.